new carburetor on here. Interesting thing, there's no black soot. This thing's jetted like really good. It sounds really good too. Seems like it's really nice and responsive. All right, guys, we're back at it again today. Finally, a little bit of road noise behind us, but working on the Y block, and we've got the Summit Carb, and we're going to go ahead and get this thing fired up and give it an initial tune. I'm going to turn down, obviously the choke's working, but I'm going to go ahead and turn that fast idle cam down. Okay, so taking a look here on choke adjustment and the manual real quick. I thought this was kind of funny. If the fast idle RPM is too low or too high for your preferences, shut down the engine. Well, duh. Take a look at this thing. All right, when you look at this here, don't be confused. It says use a 1/4 inch open-end wrench, turn the screw clockwise. You see a screw here, but that's for the secondaries. So, and it says over here, fast idle speed screw. Well, that's this screw right here. And that's why it says a 1/4 inch wrench. So we're going to go ahead and follow this procedure here and turn it counterclockwise to decrease and see what we get here. I just show you what I've done here. I have gone ahead and switched the spring so they can kind of hold the throttle wide open. And then let me see if I can get my camera down in there where you can see it, just in case you need to know. Can you see the screw there? Right in the middle of the screen is that screw. Ain't gonna lie to you here, this thing is a little difficult side to reach, especially with the way that dual tube feed for the primaries and secondaries comes across. But you can just barely get a hold of it. So we'll give this a couple turns and then we'll test it out. All right, let's give this another try. Still on the high side. All right, we're going to go ahead and back that off a little bit more, but something's telling me that I don't know what's not quite right, but it's kind of odd it would respond that way out of the box. We get a few more turns. I've unhooked the linkage just to be sure, just to be safe. I'm going to obviously get this back off of where it was at and come back down to idle where the butterflies are almost closed. And if this doesn't work, what I'm going to do is fully open the choke and just go from there, get myself a baseline, and then start messing with the choke. So let's see what we get right here. Yeah, so that idle just keeps climbing. It was about 2,500. That's obviously a lot. So I'm not quite sure what's going on here. This bodes further investigation. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and take off the choke cap and then completely open the choke. And then we'll start the vehicle and see what we get from there.
We get that open and tighten this back down, then we'll see what we can have as far as an idle when the choke is completely off. So
I don't know if it's a fast idle cam or what it is, but boy, that's a high that's a high setting for that choke. All right, let's try this again. Just double check, make sure nothing's leaking. I don't have anything leaking down here at all. And of course, all these connections are all new and everything. Want to make sure everything's all right. It's probably wise just to double check everything. I got a fire extinguisher handy too, just in case. All right, so it has nothing to do with the choke, but boy, this is strange. I don't know what to say here because, man, she is giving it the fuel, that's for sure. I wonder if maybe the secondaries may be open or something. That could be too, I don't know. I'll take a look at that and see. No, secondary seem closed. It's just a high idle. Man, it's high. All right, the next thing to do, I think, is to disconnect the distributor. I didn't bump it or do anything to it when I installed this carburetor, but I don't know, you know how. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this and then cap it right there as well, so that's not a vacuum leak. And we'll see if that's not giving us an issue. You don't have a set of these vacuum caps like this. I'd highly recommend when you're doing a lot of tuning and stuff. It's a big plus. Okay, fire in the hole, I guess. That was it. We're sitting steady here at, well, I say steady, about 1,200 RPM or so. And boy, before she was climbing 25 and going up. Man, I can't believe the difference in response. I'm going to go ahead and see if something's weird and trying to turn that distributor and see if that's an issue that maybe it's loose. I don't know. Yep, I can turn it. Well, there you go. I don't know how that loosened up, but that's probably what happened. So I'm gonna have to reset the timing here too and try to get this sucker to back off a little bit. That's what the issue was. All right, I'm gonna have to grab the timing light. We're gonna go ahead and start this, and I'm gonna just turn the distributor and see what I get here with the idle. All right, let me shut this off, get out my timing light, and get some stuff set up here, because that's definitely what the issue is. All right, that one kind of threw me for a loop. I was kind of figuring, what in the world's going on? Why is this thing idle so high? I had no idea. And I don't know if that had to do with the previous carb and, carbs and advance and all that kind of thing with your distributor and everything. Ignition's got to be right on. It's kind of odd to me, but obviously if I could turn it by hand, maybe it spun and I didn't know it. I don't know. But anyway, we're down to what the real issue is. So we got the timing light out. We're gonna go ahead and fire it back up and see where we're at on initial time. All right, we're about 650, 600 RPM. So let me get the light out. Wow, we are way ready to start. All right, according to the dampener, we are right there at 0, right at top dead center, and it's, man, my idle should not be that high. Something is weird. All right, we thought we were backed off, but we were not all the way. So you can hear it come back down. So let me do some adjustments there. It may take a little bit of tuning. Oh, you felt stupid like that. I thought for sure that thing was backed off all the way. So we're at about 600. Get the time light again. All right, let me just show you real quick. Idle here is right at 7 or so, and we don't have anything black coming out of the pipes at all. So that tells me, as far as that goes, that we're not rich. It doesn't smell rich either, but you never know. We talk about these things being tuned out of the box and being so good, which of course that may be, but looks like we're back down to where we want to be. And let me see if this will work here. All right, we're going to put this back together. We're going to tighten down the distributor and see what we got here. So let me go ahead and shut off the engine. All right, we're right at 200 and we're idling at 700. Still a little bit out there, and so far so good. So we're gonna run over here at the parking lot and see how she does. I should have brought something to hold this crazy camera, but feels pretty good though. I got to get on that crazy. Here comes the snow and stuff. Speedometer cable. Got to replace that sucker. All right, with my foot off the brake, I'm idling at about $1,000, and that's not right. I'm thinking the linkage is kind of sticking a little bit. Let's check that out. No drips, no runs, no errors. Yep, that's what she's doing right there. All right, we're back in the shop here, and pretty happy with throttle response. I just got to adjust some of the linkage here because it's sticking a little bit. Going to work on that spring and that bracket, kind of make it pivot a little bit more. Then I've got to get the choke. I got to get the choke dialed in now. It's probably that need to be adjusted, but hey, it's the way things go, and I'm just glad we could figure out what was going on. Okay, we still got the double spring, and it won't move at all anymore forward, so the butterfly should be completely shut on this spring and that's set up. So just to double check, we'll start it up and see if it returns after a quick stab of the throttle. Yep, I need to adjust it just a little bit. Good, good, good. All right, just turn the idle set screw just a quarter turn. Need to turn a little bit more than that, I reckon, huh? All right, we'll bump her up. The way I got that cam adjusted, she's a little bit lopey, but not too bad. Just for responsive. Just settle back down. All right, good deal, good deal. Okay, we went ahead and put the choke cap back at the factory setting midway. Of course, it's open because it's been running so long, so I never did unhook the choke, of course. So, but I'm wondering if I'm going to have to turn that fast idle cam screw at least one full turn. I may have to, but I'll wait till things cool off, and I'll probably wait till tomorrow. Start it back up and see what we get.